Rorschach's Journal, October 13, 1985, 8:30 p.m. Meeting with Vite left bad taste in mouth. He is pampered and decadent, betraying even his own shallow, liberal affections. Possibly homosexual. Must remember to investigate further. Dryberg as bad. A flabby failure who sits whimpering in his basement. Why are so few of us left active, healthy, and without personality disorders? The first night owl runs an auto repair shop. The first silk specter is a bloated, aging horde dying in a California rest resort. Captain Metropolis was decapitated in a car crash back in '74. Mothman's in an asylum up in Maine. The Silhouette retired in disgrace, murdered 6 weeks later by a minor adversary seeking revenge. Dollar Bill got shot. Hooded Justice went missing in '55. The comedian is dead. Only 2 names remain on my list. Both share private quarters at Rockefeller Military Research Center. I shall go to them. I shall go and tell the indestructible man that someone plans to murder him.
Good evening, Rorschach.
Good evening, Dr. Manhattan.
What are you doing here, Rorschach? This is a government base, and I hear you're wanted by the police.
Good evening, Miss Jupiter.
That's you, Spes-Chick. Jupiter was just a name my mother assumed, because she didn't want anyone to know she was Polish. You haven't answered my question.
Apologies. Came to warn you both and bring bad news. The comedian's dead.
Yes, since he and I are the only 2 extra-normal operatives currently employed by the government. I was informed on Saturday morning. I understand the CIA suspects the Libyans were responsible.
Have my own theories on that. Take it you're not too concerned about Blake's death.
A live body and a dead body contain the same number of particles. Structurally, there's no discernible difference. Life and death are unquantifiable abstracts. Why should I be concerned?
Anyway, it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Blake was a bastard. He was a monster. You know, he tried to rape my mother back when they were both Minutemen.
So you support the allegations made in Hollis Mason's book concerning Blake?
What Mason said in Under the Hood is what happened. God knows I'm not my mother's biggest admirer, but some things shouldn't happen to anybody. Why do you think Blake never sued Mason?
I'm not here to speculate on moral lapses of men who died in their country's service. I came to warn.
Moral lapses? Rape is a moral lapse? You know he broke her ribs? You know he almost choked her? John, get this creep out of here.
You seem to be upsetting Lori. I think you ought to go.
With respect, Dr. Manhattan, I warned Vite and Dryberg, and I intend to warn you and your lady friend. I believe someone is eliminating masked adventurers. Probably some old foe with a grudge. I believe...
I said I think you ought to go.
Spent a lot of time getting in here to see you. Not leaving before I had my say.